83日目biography narrate detail experience event occur life information source oral online article letter and so forth and so forth on the other hand autobiography primarily base interview subject minimal attract complaint lack accuracy objective insightful interesting introduce introduce, briefly, exercise, adolescence, convince, solo, slightly, approximately, approximately, fate, enthusiastic, enthusiastic, excellent. Monument, impress, release, release, stick, stuff, stuff, desperate, advice, convenient, psychology, tough, precise, precise, way, predominantly, incorporate, 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 empirical, 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 empirical. Propose, 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 propose. Demographic, demographic, demographic. Group, 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 group. Ultimate, 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 ultimate. Ambition, 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 ambition. Thrive, 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 thrive. Thrive, thrive. Progress, 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 progress. Progress, progress. Hierarchy, 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 hierarchy. Need, need. Tier, tier, tier. Claim, 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 claim. Motivate, 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 motivate. Belonging, 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 belonging. Belonging, belonging. Belonging. Esteem, 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 esteem. Compelling, 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 compelling. Compelling, compelling. Prove, 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 prove. immensely, 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 useful, 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 circumstance, 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 stance. Prevalent, nursing, nursing, date, good looking, punctual, nut, female, lateness, ruin, fish, chew, convey, male, virtue, vice, sincerity, spontaneously, superficial, superficial, politeness, romantic, esoteric, esoteric, dumb, intellectual, 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 encourage, 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 innovation, 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 creativity, protect, copyright, patent, advent, commerce, fundamental, scope, limited, ground, independent, transmission, transmission, domestically, produce, domestically, produce, instantly, feasible, 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 regulate, 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 current, 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 advocate, 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 potentially, 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 solve, 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 harmonization, 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 namely, 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 namely Rome, Florence, and Venice, Venice, standard, 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 address, 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 address. You can you address it? Can you address this issue? Editor, 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 bunch, 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 celebrity, 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 picture, 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 blame, 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 trouble, 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 withdraw, 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 draw, draw, withdraw, 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 disclose, 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 hurt, 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 check, check, check. Honor, honor, honor. Quote, 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 quote. Pay, pay. Admit, 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 admit. Legitimate, 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 draft, legitimate, 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 draft, 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 draft. Department, 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 depart, depart, department, department, part, 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 department. Diligent, 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 diligent. Diligent, diligent. Careful, 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 careful. Annoy, 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 annoy. Deprive, 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 deprive. Corruption, 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 bribery, 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 bribery. Bribery. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Will, 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 will. Will. Democratic, democratic, democratic. Regime, 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 regime. Voter, 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 vote, voter, 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 turnout, 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 turnout. parliamentary, 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 mannery, election, 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 decline, 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 urge, 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 urge. Voice, voice. Apathy, 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 apathy. Indifference, 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 indifference. Apathy, apathy. Attribute, 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 attribute. Distrust, distrust, distrust. Compulsory, 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 compulsory. Burden, 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 burden. Pull, 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 pull. Elevate, elevate, elevate. Penalty, 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 penalty. Absentee, 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 absentee. Ballot, 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 ballot. Cast, cast. bullet, 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 bullet. So far, so far, so far, so far, so far, far. Regardless, 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 regardless. Regardless, regardless. Age, age. Meticulously, 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 meticulously. Arise, 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 arise. Fantasy, 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 fantasy. Pledge, 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 pledge. Pretend, 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 pretend. Insult, 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 insult. Insult. Found, found. Privately, 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 private, privately, private, privately, 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 privately. Minority, minority, minority. Abandon, 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 abandon. Ideological, 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 logical, ideological, logic, logical, logic, logical, ideological, ideological, ideological. Neglect, 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 neglect. Sake, 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 sake. For the for the sake of infrastructure, 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 infrastructure. infrastructure, 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 infrastructure. Stubborn, 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 stubborn. Refuse, 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 z, refuse, z, refuse. We refuse. Compromise, 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 compromise. Wealthy, compromise, compromise. Wealthy, 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 the wealthy, 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 wealthy. Appropriate, 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 appropriate. Intensely, 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 intensely. Totally, 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 totally. Overhaul, haul, overhaul, overhaul, overhaul. Merely, merely, merely. Merely, merely. Refine, 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 refine. Refine. Incrementally, 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 manually, manually, incrementally. Lecture, 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 lecture. Class, cram, 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 cram. Preparation, 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 test, test, render, 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 obsolete, 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 obsolete. obsolete, obsolete. Generation, 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 generation. Short, short. Span, span. Transfer, 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 transfer. And stimulating, 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 stimulating. Board. Widget, 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 widget. Inflexible, 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 inflexible. Reverse, 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 reverse. Reverse. Stereotype, 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 stereotype. Stereotype, 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 stereotype. Session, session, session. Session. Modify, 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 modify. Pace, suit, suit. Struggling, 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 struggling. Participation, participation, participation. Keen, 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 keen. Keen. Persuade, 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 persuade. Satisfaction, 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 satisfaction. Testimony, 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 money, testimony. Swear, swear, swear. Summarize, 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 summarize. Apply, 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 apply. opposed, 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 opposed. No, he opposed, opposed. He's opposed. Passively, 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 passively. Peer, 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 peer. Yeah. We're peer. We're peer. We're peer. We're peer. Sufficient, 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 sufficient. Enough, enough, enough. Enough, 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 enough. Sufficient. Instruct, instruct, instruct. Awkward, 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 awkward. Tense, tense. Period, 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 period. Accomplish, 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 accomplish. Accomplish. Monotonous, 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 monotonous. This work is pretty monotonous, but necessary. But necessary. Proceed. 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 Portion. 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 A large portion. 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 Small portion. Small portion. Small portion. Small portion. 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 Large portion, large portion, large, 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 large portion, large portion.